every best intention to be here on time again today, and we're in the office because it is so cold. It's so cold here, so Claire and I are sitting under the heat pump because we're cold. And yes, it's every best intention, and of course the computer wasn't playing ball and we had to restart, blah blah blah. Boring. That's all right, I'm here now, so it's all good. And I was quite determined to get here because we have got so much new yarn. Oh my word. This week the mill, like truckloads and truckloads have come in from the mill this week. And good morning, everybody. I'm really excited about seeing this. So I thought I would catch you up on some of those new yarns and what we're madly loading at the moment. I think I've got most of them loaded up, but there still could be just one or two that we're getting done just after this. So super excited. What do I need to tell you first before I kick off? It came into my head and then it just whisked out. Oh yes, my work in progress. I'm not going to show you that today because I literally have done no knitting since I spoke to you on Monday. Well, no, that's not 100% true. I have knitted a swatch. Actually, is it lurking around here? That swatch? The new one. No, not that one. The blue one. Is it just sitting over? Yes, yeah. There it is. Look. I know we're not so organised this morning. So organised. So I have been knitting this, and now to be fair, no judgy because I haven't no ends or anything are woven in. But this is our new yarn, and this is all you can see this. So I wanted to swatch it. This is my famous ladder swatch. And I have done 4.5 and 5 millimeter needles because I wanted to see what it looked like, and it goes in that direction. And I have to say, very nice, and it's blocked up beautifully. Cannot wait to get this. And that's all as Forrest Gump said, that's all I've got to say about that. You're going to have to wait and see. We got confirmation too today that of it coming out, and it is so exciting. So we're really huge fingers crossed that we're going to get that in time for Cannes. So yeah, we're hoping that we're actually air freighting a portion of that so we can get it here on time. So it's super exciting. Good morning. Oh, Margaret says hello, Claire. Morning from Claire. There we go. Yes, so we're hiding away here underneath the heat pump, and I'm going to actually jump in and actually most of these are the things I'm going to talk about. Gosh, you're good. Gosh, you're good to me. She's good to me. She made me look. She made me list. I know. This is so good. Right, let's get on to this. First, I'm going to do some restocks because we have got heaps of restocks. Outlaw Bandit and Little Bandit. A lot of that is now back in stock. Yeehaw. Very excited about that. And then we've also got Merino Soft Peppermint Tea, Urban Deluxe in white. I know a number of you were waiting for that. And Perrindale in soot is back. Yay. So those have come in, which is awesome. I've also, if you've been eagle-eyed, you may have seen on the specials page, I have loaded up some new yarns. And they're all interesting little quirks. This was the first one I'm going to show you. Skeinz, it's on our Skeinz label. You may look at this and go, this looks familiar. It looks a little bit like Orb Blake Mono, and that's what it was supposed to be. But the colour wasn't quite right, so we have now put it out on the special label for you. So it's got a couple of dollars off a ball. It's first quality, so it is our Orb Merino base, but the print is just a little bit lighter than what it should have been. So it's really pretty, really pretty. So that is called Winter, and that is live now. The other print that I popped up, the other merino, is this little bloke here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I thought this was really pretty. This is, in terms of the yarn, it's 100% machine washable merino. In the old parlance, it's what they called a baby DK. If I'm being brutally honest, we've actually labelled this as sport because that really is what it is. So it sits in between DK and 4-ply. The beautiful thing about this, though, is you can actually knit it in 4-ply patterns. You can knit it into DK patterns. It's 138 metres per ball, lovely and soft. and that is an absolute cracker for charity knitting if you've got any charity knitting needing doing. Again, $5.95 a ball, so that is now loaded. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is a merino possum that has been left over and from another run from someone else, I think, and it's been dyed in this lovely deep green, and that one is yes, 10% possum, 90% merino, absolutely lovely, called Oceania, and that one has been loaded up and ready to go, and I can't remember the price I had on that actually. Let's have a look. I know it's just all been a bit much today, I tell you. Bit much. Let's have a look. $7.95, which is pretty cracking good for merino. So those are all now up and loaded. The other thing that has been loaded, and I teased these the other day, and in fact, most of these I hand twisted most of these on the weekend, and then wouldn't you know it, after I'd hand twisted, we'd ordered Ethan, font of all knowledge, Ethan told us about this electric skeiner, and so we had, Delene says good morning too, Claire, and he told us about this electric skeiner, and so Heather, bless her heart, our fabulous Heather, and I'm actually gonna put a picture up of this.
I'll go get it.
Actually, go get it. Yeah. So she was doing some hand twisting because we've had a lot of stuff to hand twist, right? So Heather is like our problem solver. Like if there's ever an issue or problem or anything need DIY doing, Heather is our go-to person here. So she got to a point where she's like, I am so sick of all this hand twisting. So she made herself her very own, yeah, there we go, her very own skein twister.
It works great.
It works really, really well. Meanwhile, because she's such a dag, so she's out with her drill twisting out the skeins, and it was so funny. And so she was doing that, and then we ordered this automatic one that Ethan had told us about, which we love. It is so cool. So we have been twisting up a storm, but of course it didn't help me in time to do these. I did all of these with my own elbow grease. So yes, so it's really exciting because what we are twisting up is another yarn, which I'm not going to talk about now, probably next week, because it's not quite, I think they've only literally just finished twisting them. So they will be out next week. Absolutely beautiful. Anywho, back to these. So while I was hand twisting these over the weekend, and it's just beautiful. These are the silks. It's all mulberry silk. It's got a lovely gloss and a sheen on them. Those are the colours all there. Hand twisting them, but this is the thing, when you're doing it all by hand and you are twisting them, I actually then got to have a really good look at the yarn. And I'll be brutally honest, I put this on the posting. The yarn wasn't actually up to the standard that we would normally expect, if I'm being perfectly honest. There was a few twist bolts in there. There was some what we call VM or vegetable matter, which is it's easy to pluck out, but it is there, and it just wasn't quite up to snuff. Now, it's the sort of thing that you can work around, but you may need to work through it, work through a piece in order to do that. So we have gone, and actually that's a really good example there. I don't know whether you can see that. Open my finger, this sort of thing. You see that? Oh, can you see that there? That's the sort of thing that we're getting. Anywho, we've actually, initially what we should have been selling this for, which is $24.95 a skein, we're just not now. Because it's not fair, it's just not up to snuff. So I've actually priced this up at below cost at $9.95 a skein to clear it, essentially. So if you are able to, if you do pick some of this up, because it is great value. If you're wanting something in 100% silk, it will be incredible value. Just be aware that you might need to work around a few bits and pieces because it's not 100%, which is devastating because it's dyed up beautifully. and we're really delighted with how it looks. And some skeins are fine, you know, no issues at all, and then other skeins not so much. And the problem is if we try, I did start going through and trying to grade each one, and it really just wasn't a happening thing. So we've decided to put all of it on sale. So yeah, if you want to snap up a silk bargain, now is the time. Not massive numbers, like literally, I think these are pretty much a 100 each, is it? Thereabouts. Yeah, it's like a washing basket of each colour. So these very, very little. Yeah, the colours are divine, Michelle. It's you know, it's that's what's so devastating, because it's quite lovely, and we, you know, but you know what, that's all right if you're wanting to make yourself a top, because it's 400 meters. I think it's 400 meters. Yeah, 400 meters thereabouts, a skein. Oh, and there was the other thing, all the skeins are at least 100 grams, but then there are some in there that are a bit bigger, and yeah, needless to say, we will not be using that supplier again. So snap yourself up a bargain. I would suggest things like sort of shawls and wraps and stuff like that, whereas if there is a little bit of a fault in the yarn and you do choose to knit through it, it's going to be easy to disguise. So that is what's happening with that. What else have I got on my list? This is water lilies. You know and love water lilies, but this is a new colour in water lilies, called Giverny, going on with obviously the theme. And Giverny is is where the garden, Monet's gardens are in France. And look at that, isn't it so cute? Look at that. Yeah, just really pretty. So this one is spotted with Wisteria Blush and Paris Peach, and I just think that is super sweet. So that is literally just gone live, and you'll find that, I think it's on the Merino Soft page. So do look that up. We're really thrilled with those Merino Soft water lily prints. They are just lovely. So that one I think will go like hotcakes, and that is all loaded and ready to go. What else is on my list? I've just got 4 colours of this here to show you. We're kind of hoping, actually, we reckon today, don't we? Yeah. That the rest will be in. So way back in November, I think it was, or early December, Claire and I had a day at home, away from the office here, and we sat down and went through a huge number of yarns and colour extensions and ranges and changes and a whole heap of things that we were wanting to do. And one of the ranges that we put a spotlight over was Mahana, because we just love it, and we decided that it just needed a little bit of a zhuzh up with some of the colours. So if you've been onto the Mahana page, you'll notice, the DK page, you'll notice that there has been some colours have disappeared from there. Oopsie daisies. Just pulling it up for myself. So we've now, the colours we've kept in the range are Kia, Mahua, Crater Lake, Natural and Chatham, and that actually reflected the 5 best-selling colours in the range by country mile, actually, those 5. We have now gone and taken those 5 colours, and we've now put them into a 4-ply. Many of you have been asking for the finer alpaca 4-ply, and here it is. And the beautiful thing about this Mahana 4-ply, it is just utterly squishable. It is gorgeous. If you are looking for a beautiful, soft, natural alternative for baby knitting, I mean, this natural for singlets would be incredible. This is a really great option. But what we love about this is it's been spun to the classic fingering weight that you would normally expect in more North American yarns. We've got it done into this lovely soft 2-fold twist into that. The nice thing about Mahana is alpaca is a really long staple, so I think it will handle the 2-fold beautifully. And we did that because we wanted to be able to have a yarn in that range that will give you meterage, that will have you being able to do a lot of the shawl patterns, because so many of them are shawls that require 400 meters or a skein of thereabouts, which ostensibly is 2 balls of Mahana, and $7.95. It is just such good value. Now these ones, I'm just making sure, I haven't even checked. I'm so naughty. I should have checked it before I went live. It's just, yep, it is all there. So I have loaded up the colours that we currently have in stock. The first lot, the amazing Steph got those turned around for us, and the rest of them have gone up to her. So we have got those coming, but we've also got some new colours. So this is the first of them that is live. Look at that. And yes, I know, you know me. I mean, these colours are right up my alley, of course. But the other nice thing with this is if you've been looking for colours for a dolly cardigan, I think this Mahana will be absolutely fabulous. And this one here is called Red Earth, and we've got 3 more coming, I think, of 3 additional colours coming as well, 3 more, and they will look in both DK and that 4-ply. So it's so great to be able to have that. We're really looking, we've been waiting for it for such a long time, and I think you guys will love it, absolutely love it. Any of these, like this one, I mean, if you were looking for patterns for that, I mean, there are so many designs, but I mean, even anything from the Truly Myrtle collection in this final weight would just look amazing in Mahana. So yeah, really excited to have that. Now, what else have I got to show? So much to show you. Let me consult my list that Claire made me. Mahana, yes, I've done that. It's Paradise Print, check. Oh, yes, well done, Claire. That's right. That's why I have the list there. This isn't up yet. I haven't had a chance to do it. I'm going to put it up as soon as I've done with all of this. And don't be alarmed with the photo, because the initial photo, this is literally going, it's just come in this morning. It's going to whip up to Steph to be done. But so I'll use the DK photo. Oh, that's exciting. I'll use the DK photo, so you've got it there. But the long-awaited Southlander Silver in sport weight is here. Yes, very excited about that. And then, of course, we're going to have hardly any of the others there, but that's all right. We're excited because we've now got this, and I'm just jumping into check. No, actually, this is good news. We do still have, so we've got, the neat thing is we've still got Bracken Charcoal Cream, Dusky Heather, Gypsy Green, Misty Rose, Oatmeal, and Loganberry, which means that there's still enough fabulous naturals and contrasts if you're wanting to do some colour work. And I know a number of you have been waiting for some colour work. This with our charcoal, I think, would be amazing. It will work beautifully with any of the others, like especially, actually, I think that this and the Loganberry or the Misty Rose will look amazeballs, absolutely incredible. And as I said, Southlander, all the Southlander is on the board to be redone. And it'll be late September, early October that will be coming in, and there'll be a whole heap of it, like it's going to come in. We've got all of it coming in together and en masse, and we've part of the delay has been they needed to do a new spin batch of Bracken, which Peter tells me this morning is actually on the mill floor as we speak. So that is now beginning to track through. So that's really exciting. But to have the silver is just fabulous. So we're really excited about that. So, and I know so many of you, because the first one sold out, the DK, when we first got it, sold out so quickly, and you've been waiting for that lighter weight of the silver. So that is loads of fun. What else is on here? Oh, yes. The other thing that is coming in, Naked Skeinz, we have got Whisper Fine and Whisper DK is going into Naked Skeinz. I've got what have I got? I have got an image, I think, for the Fine, and they're actually in 500 gram bags, not loaded yet, and I haven't even got a price yet on those. But I know if then there's a few of you in here who do some dyeing, that is absolutely perfect if you're wanting to get some stuff prepped. So I promise you guys I will have that up very soon if you're wanting to do those for knit August nights, and also to just for yourselves if you're wanting to do some dyeing yourself. And we're doing them in 500 gram bags, so 5 by 100 gram skein bags, just because obviously the mohair is a higher value, and we just wanted to make it a little bit more affordable for you guys to get some of that down. So that is coming. Oh, she's so good making me a list. Warm, that was the other thing. I haven't got actually any here, is in the shop though. We have got some limited edition warm colours that came through. We weren't expecting them, but the mill had they had to run some dye out actually of some other colours and for another range, and they had some 14 ply there, so they ran these colours through. So we don't have a huge amount of them. I haven't named them, is the thing I want to put out there, because the names are Jane, Roger, Marcus, Luke, and Kate. No prizes at guessing who named them, Peter. So why he gave them those names is beyond us, but we had promised Luke, who missed out on his two brothers were named in the legacy range. And he missed out. So finally now Luke has got his own yarn. So there you go, Luke. We've made good on our promise. We told him next time that we were going to do some namings, we would get a yarn in there under him. So they are already loaded and up on the warm page. So if you're looking for some great new colours in 14 ply, they're lots of fun. They're nice, brights, cheerful. They're what I call cheerful colours. So they are there and all ready to go, which is awesome. How's everybody's Olympic knitting going? Are you all having... Oh, hold on. Will silver be in other plies as well? Maureen is asking. Yes, it should be. Yes, is the short answer to that, because they were all done at the same time. And I'm just jumping over. Yeah, it's just hasn't been reloaded yet. So I'm hoping that it will be coming. So we've still got the DK. So the DK is still in stock. We're just waiting for the bulky to come back, Maureen. And I think it is. So that I'm not too sure how far away that is, but we've definitely got the sport and the DK in silver there, so that's really cool. Olympics, yes, still watching the Olympics, which is great. What did we do? We watched synchronized diving the other night. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Also watched the weightlifting, women's weightlifting, and watched a very emotional athlete from the Philippines win that country's very ever first gold medal at the Olympics, which was wonderful. Yeah, it was so cool. So that has been fun. Of course, our sevens team got silver last night, so that's awesome news. So there's still plenty of good Olympics action happening, and I hope to get out a newsletter today with a whole bunch of stuff that we've got here, and maybe some more patterns to go with some of these incredible new yarns to have you cast on something new while you're watching the games. So that will be loads of fun as well. I think that's me. I'm going to keep it nice and short and sweet today because there's so much to do. Oh, did you see Charles? Hi, Charles. Charles is saying, did you see the man from England that won? Oh, the diving knitting. Yes, and he... So what Charles is talking about, if you haven't caught up and seen it, and I think someone shared this story to the Speakeasy, a young man from the UK, and he is a knitter, and he knitted himself a little Union Jack cozy to put his diving medal in, which I just thought that was absolutely adorable. So do hunt that out. I think it was someone definitely posted it on the Speakeasy, and I've seen it posted in a few other bits and yeah. Oh, there we go. Morgan is saying that she was the one that posted in Speakeasy, so do go and check that out. Jan, if you're having trouble logging in, I'll give you a hint. Sometimes things get all gummed up with the cookies. And I'm going to sound like every IT person ever known to man, but believe me, this does work in 90% of cases. Actually completely power down your device, whatever device you're using, and totally power it down and then restart it up, and that will quite often purge the cookies or your cache, which is where that's what gets gummed up. So try that, Jan, and you might find that should work for you. If you're still having problems, flick us an email at info@skeinz.com and we will have a look for you. Yeah, Shani, those are some original names. Yeah, they are, Shani. They are some original names. Have you seen them yet, Shani? They went on the shelf earlier this week. So Shani's in quite regularly. So yeah, have a look at them. They are very original names, but the colours are quite joyous. I don't know whether I would have gone with Roger personally, but there you go. Oh, there we go. Kathy's just saying the diver, his name is Tom Daly, and he has an Instagram page with all his knitting. Oh, it's awesome, Kathy. And she's popped in there the link, and it's at Made with Love by Tom Daly, Daley. Have a look at that. You'll be able to check out his knitting. Awesome. That's on Instagram. Yeehaw. Oh, that's fun. I think that's loads of, I mean, I love seeing stuff like that. It's heaps and heaps of fun. All right, I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to jump in and get these things loaded. And make sure that you have a fantastic rest of week and weekend. I will be back here on Monday, and hopefully I'll have more new yarn to show you. So until then, enjoy your weekend, happy knitting, and hopefully we'll see more medals very, very soon. Take care. Bye.